Keshav, and when I'm not producing music, you can find me right here in the kitchen making healthy meals, high protein, low carb, slapping with flavor. This is Quarantine Cookery with Keshav. Boom bang. So we're about to do a tandoori inspired chicken at home, restaurant style. All we're gonna need is a few simple ingredients to do the marinade. Some jeera powder, garam masala, garlic powder, cardamom, little turmeric, black pepper, cinnamon, tomato paste, pink Himalayan salt, a little bit of olive oil, some plain yogurt, some ghee, or if you're Trini, ghee, some foil, a suitable dish, and a whole chicken. I'm real forgetful. So I forgot to say that we need some red chili powder and some chili garlic paste, which is pretty readily available in groceries. So we've got the bird chilling, cleaned, patted down dry. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna cut the spine out so that we're able to do this whole chicken in a very quick and effective way, flat. And the best way to take the spine out of the carcass, I find, is to use some kitchen shears or kitchen scissors. Literally just, cut along the spine and voila. Make sure to take off all rings and wash your hand after every touch of the chicken and every step because you don't want any cross-contamination. While we're preparing the marinade, we're gonna do this at 450, yeah? Preheat. All right, we're starting with some ginger garlic paste. We have your black pepper and red chili, all going in that time. That's where you get the really nice sort of color from. As well, from a little bit of tomato paste, which goes a long way. Some jeera powder, or zira powder as they say in India. A little bit of ground cardamom if you can. If not, just use whole cardamom and then crush it up in a sill or mortar or pestle. Some cinnamon. Some garam masala. You guys have been seeing me use a lot of this, but it's because my mom is from India. She is an incredible cook and she ground up this garam masala herself, so why not use it? Some turmeric for some extra color and some extra Indian or Desi authenticity, and of course we're gonna put some salt into that and bind it all together. So now we have all the spices in a bowl, and we're gonna bind that all together with some yogurt, which is a very Desi or Indian thing to put in your marinades, and it makes things just taste rich and beautiful. A few spoons well of that, about three of them, 3.5, let's say. And we're gonna mix that all together. It's all mixing together now, and it's so beautifully colorful. That's gonna taste incredible when it infuses into every inch of that chicken in the oven. So after it's all nice and combined, we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil to really help it bind and stick to the skin of the chicken. And on top of that, we're gonna add the ghee to give it that final sort of buttery, nice coating. All right, marinade is ready, chicken is ready. And we're just literally going to put him in there and coat the whole thing. You're gonna have to get your hands dirty now. I need to put this phone down because I need both of my hands to do this. Just look at the color on that. All right, so he's all ready to go inside, right? And then we're gonna put it in for just about maybe 15 minutes uncovered like this to get the whole thing started nicely. And then afterwards, we're gonna put the foil on top for the majority of the cooking, and at the end, we're gonna take it off, broil it, and give it some beautiful color. And it goes. Okay, so we're like 15 minutes in. The process has started fully and properly. It's already getting a nice color there. A little dry. So what I'm gonna do before we put it back in is I cheekily use some of the marinade and put a little bit of water so it can be like a baste, just in case it got a little bit dry. It's already getting a little dry. You don't want it to get too dry, right? And as well, we are gonna put a little bit of ghee on it, which is, as you know, clarified butter. And that's gonna bring some beautiful buttery goodness and richness to the whole thing. Just seep around and get into all the parts, And then literally, we're gonna slightly baste it with a little bit of that liquid. Not too much, right? Right, there we go. There'll be a little more liquid in the overall dish so that it stays moist, right? We cover him up fairly loosely but comprehensively, and it goes back inside. There we go. All right, we're gonna check on him a sec. See how it's going. It is really interesting cooking with one hand because I'm filming all of this on a phone, right? Let's see. Oh, that looks like it's probably amazing so far. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna baste it a little bit, put it back in, and yeah, we're gonna start broiling it for the end. So you can baste simply using the pan drippings, you know? You just wanna get some more moisture on the surface of the chicken. Yeah? I think I might snip off these wingtips as well, because really, who needs the wingtips, yeah? For the home stretch. Alright, look at that, it's starting to color up really nicely. So we're gonna cook it uncovered for another like 5 minutes or something like that, then broil it for the end. And as it gets its last broil, it looks like we have a beautiful, finished, done, homemade tandoori chicken. Colorful, spicy, simple, and a zero carb option you can pair with just about absolutely anything. And as a quick bonus, I suggest using some of the pan drippings and some pepper sauce mixed in with some of the plain yogurt for an incredibly tasty dipping sauce.